What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. I've completed the shelving for the declutterization of this room. Because, this one's obviously the most important room probably in my collection. I would say it's the most important. So step one was really clearing this out so we can actually walk. So before it was to right there, we've shaven off that much space. In addition, we made it much less deep, where before it was going to right there. You can see like the line where the shelf actually was. So by doing this, all the shelves are the exact same depth. And then we removed gremlins, put it over there. Of course, it looks fantastic right there. And I moved this, so the biggest shelf is in the middle. Chucky and Tiffany are in the corner, and I think they look really good there. Now I can see them both quite well. And then I got this set up. And then directly above is an additional ECC bust in 1/3. That's the bust in 1/4. And we moved the blade, like Reaper placard, directly behind the 1/3 and put the bust in the corner. And I did move this over as well. Freaking toilet seat. So overall, it looks really good. I can switch those two if I want to as well, because that's like a taller piece. But they both look good either way. Right now, I'm just doing it like that, because I like the placard directly behind the 1/3. I think that looks the best because that's 1/3 as well. So, but yeah, overall, that looks really good. I think the Nun and Annabelle look fantastic together. And Nun's honestly not bad at all down low. You can still see her really good. Like I said in the last video, the only unfortunate thing is not displaying that art print behind her. But I'm going to keep that there because I love it. So this is how we've done Red Sonja and Vampirella. They do fit in the smaller garage shelf. They don't need the big one like I had before. So I put it like this. I can always switch them if I need to. One thing I've honestly been thinking of as well is slightly downsizing the AVP setup. So I'm still not 100%, going down the route of selling basically my whole AVP line to do, the bigger scaled version. I won't sell any of my aliens until we see the new line and see if it, surpasses this and the price tag, because the thing is, this line scales perfectly with everything else in this room. That's the only thing in this room, plus the life-size statue, that is truly like out of scale on this top layer. From right there, everything is 1/3 in bust, and then you got the life size, and then the overscaled, more or less like half scale right there. That's the reason it's there as a standalone, because it is so out of scale. If this whole wall was overscaled, it definitely make this not as impressive because it looks too small. So that's why I kind of like this. I have considered one thing. What if we sell XM Alien, XM Predator? Just those two. For the reason of they're not movies, they're concept pieces. And I only really need my 3 favorite Predators, which is Jungle, Wolf, Berserker. And Aliens, I have the 3 best Aliens. The original, the Warrior from 2, and Dog from 3. So I just do 3 and 3. And what I'd actually do, so I take those out. I move Wolf to the left and his bust on that shelf. So the glass shelf wouldn't have that like a statue per se over there. I may put just some additional heads, like those heads, for example. So Wolf bust in 1/3 on that shelf. On this shelf would be Alien, Warrior, and Cinemaquette. And then right here would be Big Chap 1/3, Big Chap bust. And then that would stay that. And I'd actually have space right there for, I can, if I wanted to keep Lord of Darkness and get one additional 1/3, like I said, the T800 1/3 likely would just go there. The endoskeleton, because Arnold and T1000 will go there. So I could definitely do that. In addition, hypothetically, if I ever get a Jungle Hunter life-size bust, I can always keep Wolf as is, do Alien Warrior there, and then bust, and then Cinemaquette, like a Jungle Hunter bust. There's definitely some customs I've seen out there that look really good. And I would love to get one, although it always seems like they're never for sale. And they always never have a base, which is annoying. Like, why can't you just make a base? Something simple. Even like similar to the Queen Alien base. Or if Queen ever makes a Jungle Hunter, I want a high-end Jungle Hunter bust eventually. And ideally, in a perfect world, I wouldn't have the Fugitive instead of have a Berserker Predator bust. The problem is the Sideshow one does not fit down low. They made it too damn tall. So if we ever get a future Berserker Predator bust and it's, let's just say 32 inches, like the size of that one, I would definitely replace that and just have a bust of all three of my favorite Predators. And if we get a superior wolf bust, I would, of course, replace the cool props because I want basically the best version of those busts. Now, I have a really good dog bust, like immaculate. We're getting the Queen Big Chap, which is the best. The only technical bust we would need would be an Alien Warrior to have a true bust in 1/3 setup in this wall. Although I wouldn't be able to fit Alien Warrior bust unless I took over that left shelf. But I'm still undetermined if I even want to, keep statues here or just keep it AVP and we just keep XM and, do Big Chat Bust and return that there and move them somewhere else. I'm still trying to decide that. The thing is that is a different shelf, so it doesn't truly fill part of that wall. That's 3 big garage shelves. That's a thinner, shorter shelf. So I kind of feel like it's actually really fine just not doing AVP right here. And I really like the idea of Big Chap in the bust together and Wolf with his bust together, so it's like, yeah, I think that could definitely work. So, I do want to try it out. I'm not going to sell XM, Alien, or Predator until I get Big Chap bust. Because I want to try my original idea of, that there, Big Chap bust there. See how it looks. And then I'm going to try it removing those two and doing what I just said to see how I like that. I want to see both options and see if it's worth keeping XM, Alien, and Predator or just making this a shelf of additional, more or less like 1/3 horror and creatures. I could keep everything there, just add the Endo 1/3, boom, done. And if I do the Endo 1/3, I could even add the Pure Arts Battle Damaged Endo wall mount again, just right above it. That would look sick, actually. I really wish Prime would have put those up for PO. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do behind that Jungle Hunter because I don't want a poster because it'll just be blocked. So like I said, I may consider, something else. But the big advantage of what we've done is this. Look, I can actually walk. And I am going to change that to a smaller black one, because that's my big fat one. I'm going to move that, actually. It's not a big deal, but I would like to make it a smaller one for sure. But this definitely feels a lot more open, especially like removing this and this, a combo of both. When I walk by, I can definitely get better visuals on this guy. And I can see Rotunda while I'm sitting down. So it's definitely a pretty big deal, honestly. I feel like, the room definitely feels less cluttered now. There's definitely a few areas I think could be improved, the walking space there. I would love to gain an extra 12 inches there and not have that extend so much into the hallway. The problem is we got Rotunda there. I'm definitely never going to sell Rotunda. And where could I move it? That would make sense. So that's something I'm, also trying to think up. So we'll think up something eventually. But for now, I'm happy with these results. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Overall, I think it looks pretty darn good, though. I'm pleased with it. Eventually we're going to get NECA Chucky to replace that Chucky. Although I still really love that Chucky, in all honesty. So I'm like, is there any way to keep that? Because it's the classic OG Chucky. I'll figure it out once I get NECA and see how much better I like it. That's it, though. Like, comment, subscribe if you're looking to buy statues. The links below, and I'll see you next one. Have a great day.